guys. Thank you for joining me for this 3-pot pick a card. Now the title might be different um written, but basically it's what emotional satisfaction are you being blessed with for overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry. So I'll say this again. Hopefully I'm able to fit all that in the title. But what emotional satisfaction are you being blessed with for overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry? Once again, let's do this. What emotional satisfaction are you being blessed with for overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry? So however it shows up, literally this is, if you have experienced so much grief as an empath, and you're just like done, and you're wiping your hand, a 111 confirmation, and you're wiping your hands clean of it, and you're just, healing and working through like all of the old stuff that was stagnant being pulled up so it can be removed to make room for the new. This is a good reading to be at. You're blessed with the 4 of Wands and with loving yourself. So I feel as if you're watching this, you're returning back to your home state. Before you were allowing yourself to easily be critiqued. And I don't even think that you allowed yourself to be easily critiqued. I think it's for all the gaslighting and all the narcissistic abuse and all the projections. You're returning back to that place, with with the Sun of Disc. I feel as if you're using precision and, going after your goals, And I feel like some of the feats that you're making, it may be taking time. But those who don't have that work ethic, it looks like to them things are just happening for you like overnight. But literally, you're clearing out what doesn't serve you, getting back to that state of self-love where it doesn't matter what comes up in your day like a healing experience. You're still loving yourself and not being mean to yourself. With fertility and creativity, risk versus safety, I feel as if you're reaching for your higher heart and letting go of the time past that you were experiencing so much emotional turmoil, the unburied stuff. I feel as if you're answering the call of your heart, and instead of being like upset about all the time wasted with people who you wouldn't even want to even sit with and eat a meal with, you're just like whatever. And the universe is bringing some things in for you with, I believe, the universe provides. Yeah. So some things are going to be coming in for you in unexpected ways. But I hope that helped you guys. We're going to I will see you at your pal or pals of choice. Thank you for being present. Hey, pal one. So, beautiful pal one. I'm picking up like someone close to you will be reaching out to spend time with you. Though the way it happens, it won't even seem as if you're trying to spend time together. It'll kind of be like, why not? But really, I feel like if 222. Yeah. If it isn't, you're not in contact with this person, or if you're unaware of it, you will be like spending time with someone, and it's going to be very healing, because it's like it won't be the type of time you spend where you're like, oh, let's keep doing the same thing. I feel like it'll be evolutionary every time you guys get together. Like you guys will be overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry. So, this is what emotional satisfaction are you being blessed with for overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry. So the overall energy marking a reading is in reverse. Life has become so emotionally empty for me. I feel like the emotional satisfaction you're going to be receiving is being able to have emotionally fulfilling experiences with a few close people, and that's going to be enough. Instead of like, I have to have this and that person around me to have certain experiences. You're going to be grateful for those that you do have in your life, and that gratitude is going to welcome in more emotionally fulfilling experiences, like an unending chain of emotional fulfilling experiences, one after another. Okay, so let's get into your cards. So I feel a pile one, you've been healing a lot, like really healing, with complete and move on, fertility and creativity. You see how she looks a bit fatigued? I feel as if you're ending a very emotionally draining karmic cycle, but I feel like it's emotionally draining because you're releasing stuff that wasn't yours to begin with, and like you have so much room for new experiences. You might be tired, and it's just like you might be a bit short-tempered, but the people that you have in your life are going to be understanding because they're going to be taking the time to step into your shoes. We have Two of Swords in reverse, and we have the card with the Author's information. So I feel as if you are connecting to your solar plexus, and you're going to be creating something tangible. It's going to be very emotionally satisfying for you. Like, I feel you're not just going to be creating for the sake of it. You're going to really be creating something that allows you to have clarity. With Love Secrets, I feel as if, if you have had like issues in the romance department, that's going to be coming to an end. 22 for stability. You're going to be reaching a level of emotional stability where you're able to open up your heart to people who are in alignment with you. I feel as if you might be getting out into nature and getting with these birds here, learning from nature on how to healthily love. Like, I feel you're going to be, taking the time to not let your ego get in the way of blockages when it comes to having your heart chakra open and receiving love. So it's beautiful, pile one. And then we also have the Six of Wands. So emotional satisfaction. You're going to be getting recognition for who you truly are. People cannot project onto you anymore. There's no way they can project onto you. So it's like you're going to be celebrated with this yellow under here for who you are. With this red, you're going to be feeling very secure in who you are. And you're not going to be lowering your standards or holding your head down when you get it. You're going to be owning it. So the emotional satisfaction to end your reading that you're being blessed with for overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry, you're going to be receiving the alkaloids that you so deserve. That's beautiful, pile one. Hey, pal 2. Thank you for being present. Alright, so what emotional satisfaction are you being blessed with for overcoming the oppression of emotional weaponry? Peacefully alchemizing confusion. I feel like you're just not going to be giving a fuck at this point. When people want to emotionally inflict you, I feel like you're just going to be like, That's a lot of energy to put out. Like, I feel you're going to really be seeing how people are truly struggling when they're trying to emotionally harm people. And instead of reacting, I feel like you're going to be preserving your energy for things that truly matter. So I feel like you're just going to be like, I'm not using my energy for that. And good luck with whatever you have going on in your life. I feel you're just going to be wiping your hand clean of people who just don't get it. Because I feel like you're going to be coming to like a point of recognizing ignorance will do ignorance. You can't stop someone from doing ignorant things. You just kind of have to accept that they're going to do ignorant things. Literally, if you try to chase after someone who is doing ignorant things all the time, you would literally just, oof, you just be, look, you'd be tired out. 11:11 confirmation. So we have nurturance and self-care, flexibility within structure. I feel as if with this laid back attitude, because you're going to be realizing how much life force you're wasting trying to catch everything that people who don't have your best interest are trying to do. You're just going to be like, why does it even matter at this point? And so if any like defense mechanisms you had of trying to keep things in place and balance, you're going to be trusting the universe and your intuition to guide you through these things. And you're going to really be unbothered and unfuckwithable, because people are just going to be like, I cannot bother pal to. So with flexibility within structure and nurturance and self-care, you're going to be putting your self-care first at all times. Just releasing a headache of people who just don't get it. Shaman of Cups in reverse. I feel as if you're going to be, grounding your emotional energy in a masculine way. And any emotions that you feel, you'll like create things in a proactive manner. You're going to be balancing your masculine energy with this Shaman of Cups right here. And you're going to be, basically it's kind of like some of you guys are starting businesses or advancing your businesses, which is pretty cool. But you're really just going to be grounding it into the 3D. So it's like you're going to be able to see how much work you have done, like how much internal work you've done. And it's going to be very emotionally rewarding to see like, wow. You're going to also figure out how much emotional strength you have. You have ideal romance and 8 of Cups. So what I'm picking up here is like you're going to be releasing, emotional expectations of people. Maybe you could be feeling tired right now, because it's like I feel with 4, you're so stable. A lot of people can see themselves with you, and I feel as if like you may be understanding. You desire love, but a love that is healthy instead of based off of fantasy. So you're also going to finally be getting through that hump of releasing the last residual energy of like the burden of people pleasing people. Okay? That's beautiful. Let's get another like message for you guys. What can Pal 2 expect after they release the people pleasing? 3 of Wands and King of Swords. So I feel as if your decision making is going to be completely free of instability emotionally, like being easily swayed emotionally. I feel as if you're just going to be standing firm in your vision. Let's get another card. And because of that, like I feel like you Pal 2, you overcome a lot of emotional weaponry. I feel like patience is a skill set you've learned. With the Queen of Pentacles and 7 of Swords and Justice, an Ace of Swords. Anyone who has lied to you or something big, if you have a court case or something like that, lies will be exposed with this Ace of Swords, and you're going to be well paid for it, and you're going to be able to just simply enjoy some whining and dining yourself, because I feel as if you've been manifesting a lot of beautiful things, beautiful pal too, and you've just been patient. And people who have just been real reckless and do not care about others have just been like, I'm going to get this fast, quick. And you've just been like, and you may feel as if like, but you will be blessed, and it's like you're going to be able to treat yourself in a way that you have not been able to treat yourself. All right, so look forward to that, okay? It'll be very healing for all the emotional weaponry that you've had to undergo. Hey, beautiful pal 3. Let's get into your reading. The overall energy is, I gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites as I joyfully become aware of the power of my thoughts and create my dream life. So all that manifesting that you've been doing, pal 3, it's going to actually start to show up in real life. You know? You're also going to have some extra surprises coming with your manifestations. But it's just finally at a point where it's just like, it's going to start showing up. You know? And it might be very like hard to fathom, because it's just like you've been learning to trust the universe, pal 3. You've been learning to release emotions connected, emotional attachments connected to the outcome. And sometimes you may have been experiencing isolation, or you may have been around people and felt like you were isolated. And it's just like you constantly keep, purging. And it's just like, what is, like, I feel like you understand there's a higher purpose for it. You know that what you're receiving is about to be big, but it's so big. With fertility and creativity, we group. You're going to see that this time you've had to, be in isolation if you have pen pal 3, or if you felt misunderstood by others, is emotional satisfaction. Because you could have been in a lot worse of a place. And you're going to start to see how people who have been acting as if they're peaceful, they're not peaceful at all. So it's like, the emotional satisfaction you're blessed with is the ability to look back over everything you've overcome and see how it did not break you and how it wasn't meant to break you. And you're going to be receiving a lot of love from outside support, because your strength to not let emotional weaponry get to you is inspiring a lot of people to keep going. Especially right now in this time. It's 2022 and I'm making this, but in this time this video is being filmed, there's so much emotional distress. And as an empath, just trying to create your dream reality where you can have peace, emotional peace, can be difficult, especially around toxic, codependent people. We have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so emotional satisfaction being blessed with is time to really get a clear understanding and a higher level perspective of things that have taken place. Also, being able to be balanced with difficult emotions that are surfacing. Now, when you least expect it, joy and jubilation. When you least expect it, pal 3, you're going to basically get blessed with joy and jubilation. That's exactly what I'm picking up. I feel like you won't even be thinking about it, and it's gonna be consistent. I'm really feeling, because it's like you probably got so used to just like being the bigger person, having to protect your energy from energy vampires, emotional and psychic vampires, compassionately building self-discipline to the point where it's just like you might be exhausted. So if you're resting a lot, go ahead. When you least expect it, this joy and jubilation will come in. And also we have the Ten of Pentacles. So not only are you getting blessed with joy and jubilation, you're getting blessed with like